So yeah, I'm here to discuss about one of the incident that took place recently. It's about a girl whose name is Kinjal. She hails from Paraval, and this place is near Srinathwara, and there's a holy shrine of Srinathji, and it's in Rajsamand district, Rajasthan. So this girl is one of the youngest girl daughter. I would say daughter. There are five daughters of Ratan Singh Chundawat, and one day Kinjal was calling her mother Durga that where is brother, and she was like, we don't have any brother in the family. So what she was asking to, so she didn't pay any much attention to her callings. And one day Durga asked that please call your father from home, and she was like, no, Papa is not here. Papa is in Piplatri, and Piplatri like is 30 kilometers away from Paraval. And she was like, no, I'm supposed to call your father. Inside the home, and why what she's referring to. So when she had a conversation with her seriously, so she came to know that uh, she was referring to her previous life. In previous life, her name was Usha, who died from burn injuries, and his brother is Pankaj. So like this news spread like anything in India. Too happens like fire. And Pankaj came to visit this Kinjal, and when she showed Kinjal was so happy, to see his brother. And when Pankaj showed the picture of Usha, which was she was in previous life, and with her mother, she started to shed tears. As soon as she saw, and many things also happened. She started discussing with them, and it truly identified herself with. So it's like, no, I'm here. So like, uh, why this point is not in the scientific community, why we are not discussing about this. So I would like to refer you to one of the famous scientists, Dr. Ian Stevenson, who left this mortal world in 2007. He was a great research you know scientist in University of the Virginia. I had worked there for more than 30 years on this particular reincarnation. He had been through several, more than hundreds of cases. He had interviewed the children extensively. You know, uh, he had been to many historical records and even went to the many remote places as well. And he concluded that the reincarnation is a true fact. But this present community of scientists, which are being contemporary to what Ian Stevenson was referring, and now we see that why that presently we don't see that scientists are accepting it. The thing is that it's a bit of paradigm shift for them even to discuss about that, so they don't want to undermine the degrees and all that, because it lies on some assumptions that you know are a bit superficial in terms of direct perceptions. They don't work on intuitiveness, and they don't work on opinions, and that's the problem. So the science has to be unbiased. It has to go in as a seeker of the truth. But now we see that uh, they don't want to take a step into this part. So what, as a the youngsters, we are supposed to do? So the thing is that whatsoever is happening has to be justified by scientific. If it's not possible, then you have to look on the way the shastras explained. you know I just want to quote one of the things from Bhagavad Gita, where Krishna says that as one put down his old clothes just to have the new ones on his body, similarly when this body is unfit for the soul to live, that it takes on the new body, and there is a one interim period in between them that also. So the point is that we have to believe in this, that we are not going to die with this life. We're going to take the new one, and this is going to happen. Like, even when I was born as a child, I can remember it. Now I'm younger, Even I could turn old after some few years. So the point which lies that we continuously passes even in this body. So when this body is unfit for us to live, we will take on the new one. So reincarnation is a true fact. It can't be denied. And I think all of you will justify with this.